Hey YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today the video is going to be kind of a showcase on how I get my inventory. In my first video I kind of did a quick summary and run through of how I get buy and sell inventory, but this video will kind of showcase more in depth on how I do that. I just met with somebody and I picked up around 4,000 cards, approximately 4,000 cards. I paid them $80. So it comes out to about, if my math is correct, about 2 cents a card. And yeah, let me just show you what I got. So just a bunch of bulk joined together, and then just some bulk. I'll show you what I do with all this bulk and how I organize it and how I post it onto TCG Player and how I sell it. Welcome to the video. Hey, so just got back from picking up those cards. Now I'm just going to take you in a little behind the scenes of how I organize and sort those cards into my inventory. What I do is there's a lot of different ways to run this kind of Pokemon business, selling singles on TCG Player. What I do is I just list everything. It's probably not the best use of my time, but I always feel like everyone at some point will always be looking for a certain card, whether it's for competitive play or it's for mastering sets or someone's favorite card or favorite Pokemon. So I just like to have all those cards up on TCG Player just in case someone wants it and is looking for that specific card, and I'll have it for them. So this is the table that I sort all my stuff on, my Unicamp desk mat. But I already have some cards in a pile here. A lot of people, they will recommend getting a card, not a card sorter, but like a plastic tray to help you organize and sort your cards. I just make stacks. They're not the prettiest stacks, but they work. They do the job. And then the way I make those stacks is, so every card at the bottom here has a set name. So this one is the Journey Together set. And I think this whole stack is Journey Together. So that's not quite the best. Yeah, all these cards are from Journey Together. They have that JTG stamp on it. So I'll just go through those kind of things. And then, like, for example, this one has the Twilight Masquerade set stamp on there. So I'll just go through those cards, first organizing them by set, and then eventually I will organize by alphabetically, because I will sort all of them by set and then by alphabetical order. School of it. I also find myself singing the ABCs constantly because, yeah. And the reason I do it alphabetically is when I input these cards into TCG Player, it'll be in alphabetical order. W, bag on, bra, bag on, Beldum, Hops, Wooloo, and I'll just keep going through that. Let's see if I can find a stack of mixed sets. So I'm mainly on my store, so I try to keep my sales, or most of my sales currently, are just Scarlet and Violet cards. But I am trying to branch out and get more cards into my inventory on TCG Player. Just because of the reasons I said before, I feel like everybody is always looking for a certain card at least once, and maybe they're looking for a card from Sword or Shield or X and Y, things like that. Recently the only cards that I have from different things um, that are not Scarlet Violet are like older cards that are still playable. So for example, certain item cards that were used, like for example Switch. The Switch Pokemon card has been there since the very beginning, I believe. I think there is a base set Switch card. But in the current format, Switch is also still a card being used. And you can still use those base set Switch cards. So I will always list cards, item cards that are still playable today. But yeah, it looks like all these cards are, for the most part, set up correctly or organized. But there's a couple of examples I can show you. Okay. So Obsidian Flames, Scarlet Violet Energy, code card. Also, if I flash a code card, I don't know if it's been redeemed yet or not, so you can try it, but all these are Scarlet Violet. And then this is Surging Sparks, so I will make a different pile for this. Including our Caledon in there. Still near mint, perfect. And you can take this one too. Alright. And then yeah, eventually my desk will look like this with a bunch of different sets. Joining together Obsidian Flame, Scarlet Violet, and then that one is Surging Sparks. And then once I have all of those sorted and alphabetically sorted, I will go to my current inventory, which is all in this box down here. I have Scarlet Violet Base, Paldea Evolve, Obsidian Flames, 151, Paradox, Rift, Paldea Face, etc. And then on this side, I have the prize pack. And then originally, I had all the holo cards from Pokemon in this. So they're not sorted by set, but they're just all in there. And then older sets, here's some of the Sword and Shield I was talking about, item cards or cards I just had that I just decided to list. And then some Japanese cards, and then here are a bunch of Weiss-Schwarz, Attack on Titan, SAO, Alicization, SAO 10th Anniversary, Quintessential Quintuplets, Bunny Girl Senpai cards. But yeah, this is my inventory. I am going to buy another box because this one is getting full. And I don't think that box is going to be able to fit all my current cards. Please excuse my messy room. But yeah, this is how I organize my cards. And yeah, I just list everything pretty much. It's very time consuming. A lot of people say, I heard, kind of change my mentality a little bit, but I heard from a YouTuber, Oyama's Trading. He trades higher end singles, slabs, vintage, things like that. He talks about how he'd rather spend his time selling one $100 card for $20 in profit or so, instead of selling $101 cards for $20 of profit. It's just better use of time. But this is kind of my niche. It's a low risk and probably lower reward, but it helps. It's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy sorting through cards and just listing every single card I get, which is it's time consuming, but it's fun and I enjoy it. But yeah, that's kind of a behind the scenes on how I sort my cards. Thanks for watching.